In this lecture, we are going to take the next step. Once you have notes, readings, slides, or videos, you want to turn that material into questions. This matters because questions force your brain to do more than recognize information. Questions ask you to remember, explain, compare, apply, or solve. This is one of the simplest ways to make studying more active. Instead of asking, "Did I read this or did I watch this?" you start asking, "Can I answer questions about this?" By the end of this lecture, your action step will be to create 5 study questions from one lecture, reading, or video. Questions work because they make your studying more honest. When the material is in front of you, it can feel familiar. But when you turn it into a question, you find out whether you can actually answer it. That does not mean every question has to be hard. Some questions can check definitions. Others can ask for examples, comparisons, steps, or explanations. The point is, the question-based notes are much easier to study from than copied notes. They give you something specific to practice. If you are not sure how to create study questions, use simple patterns. What is this term? How does this process work? Why does this concept matter? What is the difference between two similar ideas? When would I use this method? What example explains this idea? These patterns work in many college classes. In biology, you can ask how a process works. In history, you can ask why an event mattered. In business, you can ask how two concepts are different. In math, you can ask when to use a certain formula or method. The goal is not to write perfect test questions. The goal is to give yourself prompts that help you practice recall. You can turn almost any study material into questions. If you have lecture slides, ask, "What are the 3 main points?" If you have a textbook heading, turn it into a question. If you are watching a recorded video, pause every few minutes and ask, "What should I remember from this section?" If you are reviewing homework, ask, "What step caused trouble?" This is useful because students often have many different sources. The class may include live lectures, online videos, textbook chapters, practice problems, and discussion posts. The source changes, but the study move is the same. Turn information into questions. Here is a simple 5-question builder you can use after almost any lesson. Question 1. What is the main idea? Question 2. What key term should I know? Question 3. What example explains this? Question 4. How is this different from a related idea? Question 5. How might I use or apply this? This gives you a balanced set of questions. Some are basic and some require deeper thinking. For a busy student, this is a realistic routine. You do not need to create 20 questions after every class. Start with 5 good questions. Your action step is to create 5 study questions from one lecture, reading, video, or assignment. Use the 5-question builder: main idea, key term, example, comparison, and application. Then answer at least 2 of the questions without looking at your notes. If you cannot answer one yet, that is okay. Mark it as something to review. This is how your material becomes active. In the next lecture, we will look at simple visuals and one-page study sheets that can help you organize the most important information. If this video was helpful, I cover the full Learn Study system in my Udemy course, How to Study in College, Notes, Exams, and Finals. In the course, you will learn how to plan your semester, take better notes, study actively, review over time, and prepare for quizzes, exams, papers, and finals. You can find the course link in the video description, along with any available promotions or discounted access. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you study with more structure, less cramming, and more confidence. I wish you much success in your college studying. Start small, stay consistent, and keep building a study system that works for your real life, one week at a time.